Hello, my dear ones. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. Your exams are coming nearer. I think my previous lecture helps you. So, today I will give you some important theory. You have already listened the name Vesper theory. Vesper theory, that means valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. So, first we explain why it needed. Vesper theory is needed to define the geometrical shape of the molecule. What is the shape of the molecules? Why it is necessary? So, let us be understand by the example. Suppose CO2 is a linear compound or say linear shape Similarly, H2O, it should also be same three molecules. It also be linear, but it is not linear. Why? So we understand three atom molecule. This is also three atom molecule. This is linear. Why this is not linear? Similarly, we see another example. CH4. This is methane. I have told you earlier, this is tetrahedral. NH3. This is also like tetrahedral pyramidal. Why? If we see PCl3 in the same form, this is triangular. So NH3 is very nearer to the structure of CH4 in shape. But if we see it is 4 atom molecule, this is also a species of 4 atom. So why the shape is different? It is pyramidal, it is triangular. So why it is not triangular? So these things are explained with the help of valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. Vesper means valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. So what is said? It says that the valence shell, as in the definition, valence shell play an important role to decide the geometrical shape of the molecule. So it says outer shell electron, there is valence shell electron of central atom play the vital role in the deciding the shape of the molecule. So if we see any central atom, suppose we see H2O. Suppose we see the shape of H2O. Here we see oxygen have 6 atom, 2 lone pair, 1 bond pair with hydrogen in this way. So this octet completed, oxygen octet is completed. This is so its shape should be linear, but it is not linear. It is in V shape, inverse V shape. Such type is the structure. Such type the geometrical shape. Why? So Vesper theory says that any molecule when form the bonds with the atoms have two types of electron. One is bond pair. This is bond pair. Bond pair means the pair of electrons participated in the bonding, and the lone pair is the pair of electron which does not participate in the bonding but present in the outer shell. This is the lone pair. This is called the lone pair of electron. This is lone pair, this is bond pair. So what is the difference between lone pair and bond pair? Bond pair is the pair of electrons forming the bond in the outer orbit. But the lone pair of electron is the pair of electron present in the outer shell of the central atom. So Vespert theory says the electrons adjust in such a way that there will be minimum repulsion inside the electrons of the molecule. As you know, electron have negative charge, so this electron repel each other. This also repel each other. This also repel each other. This also repel each other. It means the electrons, or you can say electron pairs decide the shape of molecule by adjusting in such a way that they have minimum repulsion force between them, between itself. It means this is the shape. So here this electron pair repel this, and this also repel this, and this also repel this. So any molecule stability is depend the minimum inside the repulsion, or we can say minimum energy. Stability is directly proportional to inversely proportional to the energy of molecule. Inside, you can say inside energy of the molecule. If maximum repulsion between the electrons, stability is less. So H2O is a stable compound, therefore minimum repulsion energy is required. So this lone pair, this is a state where the minimum energy between the lone pair and bond pair, and lone pair and bond pair of the electron. So minimum repulsion shape. This is the minimum repulsion position. So the shape is V type. Here repulsion is higher, so it is not linear. So the Vespert theory says number first, the electrons are adjusted around the central atom in such a way that there should be minimum repulsion forces between the electron pair of the atom. Second, you can say lone pair behave as a functional group. You can say, for better understanding, you can say lone pair behave as a atom. So here are 4 atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So shape will be tetrahedral type. So this electron repel this and for V shape. So here you must know repulsion forces. If there is a repulsion between the different pair of electrons. So what is the strength of repulsion? Repulsion forces strength. So lone pair repulsion is more than lone pair and bond pair, and this lone pair bond pair repulsion is more than bond pair repulsion. So you can say lone pair repulsion is higher than lone pair bond pair and bond pair repulsion. So if we see here, this lone pair have the maximum repulsion, therefore these are adjusted just opposite side. Higher repulsion, this is higher, and lone pair bond pair is medium type repulsion, that's why this is in some side, in some angle, and bond pair repulsion is minimum, so these are closer. It means if this is higher, then it will be in linear shape. Since the lone pair repulsion is bond pair repulsion, therefore the shape is weak. So you must know lone pair repulsion is higher than lone pair bond pair and bond pair repulsion. We can better understanding by giving one more example. If you see the shape of CO2, in CO2 you can see CO2. How many number of electron in outer orbit of carbon? 6. So it will form carbon in 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. It means 2 1. So it needs 2 covalent bond, and there is no any lone pair in the outer shell of p orbital. No, there is no lone pair. So bond pair, this is bond pair, no lone pair in CO2. In carbon, you can say carbon atom, central atom. We see the lone pair in central atom. Here carbon is the central atom, this is the side atom. No lone pair in carbon atom. Therefore, bond pair repulsion should be minimum. That's why this will set in opposite direction and shape will be linear. Similarly, we see the shape of ammonia and PCl3. We see here ammonia has one lone pair, this has phosphorus has no lone pair. So if you see this type of bonding, hydrogen form 3 covalent bond with hydrogen and one lone pair. So this lone pair behave as a functional group. I have told earlier, you consider the lone pair as a functional group. So 4 functional group, shape should be tetrahedral, but this lone pair bond pair repulsion is higher than bond pair repulsion. So this will shrink, this will depress, and this angle will reduce. If in tetrahedral it is 109, but in ammonia it is 104. So the angle will less than 109. So the shape is triangular. This is lone pair, this is nitrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen. This type is the shape. So triangular. So this is the shape. If we see PCl3 tetrahedral type, this is tetrahedral type. If PCl3, the P no lone pair, this is bond pair, this is bond pair, this is bond pair, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So no lone pair. So no lone pair, that means it will adjust in such a way that bond pair repulsion will be minimum. So this adjusts in such a way P equal angle 120, 120, 120, 120. This is triangular. This is triangular planar. So here the shape of PCl3. So this is also 4 atom molecule. This is 4 atom molecule, but the shape is different. Why it is different? Because in ammonia one lone pair behave as a functional group, and is repulsion of lone pair bond pair is higher than repulsion of bond pair. So the shape is in this type. And in PCl3 only lone pair, no lone pair, only bond pair are present. So this is adjusted in such a way minimum repulsion, that is 120, 120, and this is triangular planar. This is triangular planar. This is planar molecule. So this is the Vesper theory. By Vesper theory we explain the shape of the molecule, but there are some limitations. What are these limitations? The limitations is that Vesper theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, does not explain the shape of isoelectronic species. Isoelectronic species means having same number of electron, and second, not explain the shape of transitional metal compound. So transitional metal compound or isoelectronic, such type of molecule shape is not explained by the Vesper theory. This is the limitations. I think you understand what is the Vesper theory. Vesper theory is come into the existence to explain the geometrical shape of the different compounds. So here, number 1 point, the atom adjust around the central atom in such a way that there should be a minimum repulsion between the electrons. This is the first point. Second point is repulsion between the lone pair is higher than the repulsion between lone pair, bond pair, and least repulsion is between the bond pair and bond pair. So you can decide the shape of various compound. I think you have understood these things, and you practice for more compound. So today's assignment is discuss the shape of CO2, BCl2, CH4, PF3. You do practice, I think you will get a concrete idea how the angle is reduced. So this is enough for today. For more detail of valence theory, you go to my website, you go to my YouTube channel. You will get more and more examples. So it is okay for today. Thank you.